The member from Beaches East York.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Associate Minister of Finance. Over the summer, I've had the opportunity to speak to many people in the riding of Beaches East York about the issues that concern them the most. And what I've heard is that there is a growing anxiety about retirement security. Quite simply, the CPP does not work for seniors who do not have outside independent third-party pension plans. So many in my riding, particularly those in their 20s and 30s, do not have access to a workplace pension and are concerned about their futures. They worry that they will not be able to maintain the same standard of living in retirement, or they may outlive their savings. And they know seniors who are suffering from exactly that situation. And that is why so many Ontarians are very supportive of our government's plan to bring in the Ontario Retirement Pension Plan. And my constituents are very eager to learn more about the plan and how it affects them. So over the summer, I know the Premier and the Minister announced details about the ORPP, and I would like, Mr. Speaker, if the Minister would please explain to us the new detail.
Thank you. Associate Minister of Finance.
Thank you, Speaker, and I want to thank the member from Beaches East York for that very important question. Mr. Speaker, Ontario is leading on this important issue. We are creating the ORPP to help close the retirement savings gap. Our goal is by 2020, every employee in Ontario would be part of the ORPP or comparable workplace pension plan. When we talk about comparable plan, we mean registered workplace pension plans like defined benefit plans and defined contribution plans. These plans will need to meet minimum contribution thresholds and provide locked-in benefits. And with these thresholds, we can confidently say that workers will be able to achieve similar benefit provided by the ORPP. We developed our approach by listening to people. We developed our approach by listening to business. Mr. Speaker, this design ensures that all Ontarians can have access to the retirement security that they deserve.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Well, thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the Minister for that fine answer. She's doing an excellent job in giving us the security and retirement that we all need. I know that the constituents in my riding of Beaches East York will be glad to hear about the specific steps our government is taking to ensure all Ontarians will have access to secure retirement. So in recent months, I've also spoken with many local business owners about the ORPP, and many of them are very pleased to see that the government is introducing this plan that will give an affordable way for them to provide their employees with a meaningful pension. In these meetings, businesses have emphasized the importance of having time to plan for the introduction of the ORPP. And I know the Minister has engaged with business extensively, and they have been active participants in that consultation process on the ORP earlier this year. So, Mr. Speaker, again for you to the Associate Minister of Finance, will the Minister please outline the steps our government has taken to help businesses plan for the introduction of the ORP?
Thank you. Minister.
And I want to thank the hard-working member for that important question. Mr. Speaker, the Ontario Retirement Pension Plan, the ORPP, is an investment in a secure retirement future for all Ontarians. That's not just individuals, that's business as well. Over the past several months, I've met with representatives from across the business community throughout Ontario. We heard that businesses and employees need time to plan. That is why we announced that we will be enrolling employers in stages, beginning with the largest employers in 2017. This coincides with expected reductions in EI premiums. We also announced that we will be phasing in contributions over 3 years. Mr. Speaker, the Ontario Chamber of Commerce said, our approach is a step in the right direction. Throughout the ORPP and through its implementation, we are investing in our collective futures, which is good for all businesses in Ontario.